guys, it's Danielle. I apologize in advance because I am a little bit drunk, so this video is gonna be fucking all over the place, so I apologize in advance. But today, I'm going to be talking about Machine Gun Kelly and his come up, his dedication to his fans, and his image. So, I am a extremely big fan of Machine Gun Kelly. Machine Gun Kelly is the only rap I will listen to. I love Eminem, but even I will listen to more Machine Gun Kelly than Eminem. Machine Gun Kelly is my favorite rapper of all time, and I have seen him once in July of 2014, and I need to see him again because once is not enough. Definitely not enough. He puts on a fucking amazing show, and if you have ever seen him in concert, or if you are a fan of Machine Gun Kelly, you would know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, so his come up. He was originally born in Egypt, but he moved to Houston, Texas, and then he moved to Cleveland, Ohio, where he considers his original hometown. Now he is dedicated to Cleveland like holy shit. His new album, General Admission, the album cover for it is Cleveland. Just Cleveland. The whole album cover is Cleveland. So that's how dedicated to Cleveland he is. His mother left him when he was 9. His mother and father were both missionaries, and his mother left him and his father for another man when he was 9 years old, and his father was in and out of his life. Like, his father wasn't totally in his life like a true father figure should, but he was totally out of his life at that point. I bet he still gave him direction, but basically he was totally out of his life. So he became best friends with two guys, Dubbo and Slim G, and Slim G became his producer, and Slim Goods, my bad, I'm sorry, I'm slightly drunk. Dubbo became his other producer. Dubbo also went on to make music for himself, and his new album, Old Lights, New Lights, which is also really, really good. I really, really like it. He felt like he didn't have, like, a stern parent figure, because, as I said, his mom left him, and his dad wasn't really in his life, for the most part. So he moved in with his friend Ashley, who then ended up becoming his manager later in life. So he lived at Ashley's house, and he would record freestyles in her basement until he made a break with Bad Boy Records and the manager, Sean Diddy Combs. Now, Diddy heard about him when he was on the road with Slim G to New York to check out some other record labels, and they got in a car crash, and they got in a really, really bad car crash, and they ended up in a hospital in New Jersey, and everything was bad. The car was totaled. It was horrible, and he documented it on his new song off his new album, General Admission. It's called, I'm like blank for the title right now. I think it's, wait, this, that's your cheap bob your head to. This, that brand new instrumental. That's all I know. The words of, dedication to his fans. So after that accident happened, then somebody from Bad Boy heard about him, and then Diddy heard about him through that person. and that's how he got his start with Bad Boy Records. Now, the dedication to his fans is incredible. He dedicates everything to his fans. His first album that he recorded in Ashley's basement was called Lace Up. Lace Up is basically what he says. That means, if you're ever having a tough day, if you're ever, down on yourself, if you're feeling depressed, you gotta lace up and keep going. So lace up your Chucks, your Converse, your Chucks. Converse, because Chuck Taylor created Converse. You gotta lace up your Chucks and you gotta keep going because, things will get better. So, his first album was called Lace Up, and he created the Lace Up movement. Basically, the Lace Up movement is he inspires a whole bunch of people to come together as family. That's what we call ourselves, fam. And come together and help each other out. It is so strong. The Lace Up movement is so strong that a kid named Ryan Yex, he has cerebral palsy. He could not walk at all. He went to one of his concerts and he got up out of his wheelchair and he took 3 steps towards Machine Gun Kelly until he fell, and then MGK caught him. So fucking the Lace Up movement inspired a kid with cerebral palsy to get up out of his wheelchair and walk. People with cerebral palsy can't walk in the first place. But this kid with cerebral palsy actually took a few steps, which is fucking amazing. That's the dedication. The image, started off as someone like me who was like, fuck everybody, fuck the media, fuck society, I don't want to be famous. It's 2016. He still doesn't want to be famous, but he's mellowed out in the sense that he doesn't say fuck everything. He cares about, some things in his life. He doesn't care about the media, what they think of him, and he doesn't wish to be famous. He's not famous. He says he's half naked and almost famous, but I consider someone who had the #1 album in the hip-hop genre on iTunes to be pretty famous. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that he's not famous because he doesn't want to be. But he has grown up a lot since he came out with his first album, Lace Up, in 2012. Then he came out with a mixtape, Black Flag, in 2012. I might be mistaken. He might have come out with Lace Up in 2011. Like I said, I'm drunk, and alcohol impairs your thinking, so he might have come out with Lace Up in 2011. I don't fucking know. But I own it. I also own Black Flag. He also came out with his new album, his second album. It's called General Admission, and I want it so bad. I really do, but I've been buying lipsticks and Game Grumps t-shirts and Ninja Sex Party t-shirts, and that's not buying General Admission, but obviously I wanted my money to go to other things. But honestly, I want to go to another one of his shows so fucking bad. Okay? He has a festival every year called EST Fest, and EST stands for Everyone Stands Together. So he holds this festival every year in Ohio. And I really want to go, but the problem is, I live in Florida. So that fucking sucks. He's done EST Fest for about 3 years now. So he's been doing EST Fest for a while. And EST Fest is where every EST fam camps out in these woods and sees MGK Slim Goods, another artist off the EST 19XX. He has that tattooed across his chest because he was born in 1990. He originally had EST 1990, but he had the 90 X'd out because he wanted to represent a whole bunch of generations, not just 1990. So he had the 90 X'd out. So his record label became EST 19XX under Bad Boy Records. So, everybody in EST Fest camps out in these woods for like a week and sees Slim Goods. Wait, does he make music? I think he does. I believe he does. I haven't heard some of the music that EST 19XX is put out. My bad. Slim Goods, maybe. Dubbo, definitely. MGK, Tezo, which is another artist on the EST 19XX brand. Tezo, and then Ray Jr. Ray Jr. also makes music. And I don't know if Dre or what's that other fucker's name? Goddamn, I can't think of it. But I'm only thinking of Dre right now. Dre doesn't make music, but Tezo and Ray Jr. make music. And I heard that Ray Jr. is kind of good because he collabed on a song called Like Whoa, which is really, really fucking good. And doing numbers with Dubbo, which is really, really good as well. So I wanted to make a very drunken video so you can see my fucking non-perfectness. And it's windy right now and it's cold, really, really bad. It's like 65 degrees or something, and that's not usual for Florida. And I'm not perfect, I'm human, so I fucking make videos while I'm drunk, while I'm loud as fuck, and my grandparents are sleeping upstairs. So that's really good. Alright, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!